What's up, boys and girls? It's Colt Capperrune. Today I'm going to do a review of the Beyerdynamic M201TG dynamic instrument mic. This is a hypercardioid mic, pretty famous for use on snare drum, guitars, anything that you would use a 57 on. So here it is. That's the box. Not too much special about that. Inside we got a microphone clip and microphone in the bag here. Well, it comes with a pop screen. Cool. There's the microphone. That's heavy. That's a solid microphone. So there's that. Documentation. We got, let's see, you can see that it starts to drop off about 100 or 120 hertz. There's a little bump here that starts about 1K, goes up to about 5K with a dip right about 6,500. So that's not too bad there. What else we got here? Owner's manual in all the languages. We got product information. Cool. So I'm gonna plug this in. We're gonna test this against a Royer R-121. It's pretty much my favorite guitar mic. We're just gonna do guitars today. Also gonna test it against a Beta 57. I really like both of those mics and in combination. So we're going to see how this Beyerdynamic M201TG stacks up against that. Hope you enjoy it. Alright, we're going to do three different tones. We're going to do a clean, we're going to do a mid-gain, and we're going to do a heavy tone. And we're going to use all three microphones, the Royer R-121, the Shure Beta 57, and the Beyerdynamic M201 for each tone, so that way we can kind of see how they each do. Now, each of these microphones might benefit from a different mic position, but all three of these microphones were in the exact same spot on the speaker. So keep that in mind. This is just meant to show the differences between the microphones tone-wise, and not necessarily the position that is optimal for that microphone. The clean tone that we're about to hear is a Sir Telly into a Bogner Ecstasy on the clean channel, no pedals, no effects, into a Weber Grey Wolf speaker. And you're going to hear that with the Royer R-121 first, and then the Beta 57, and then the M201. There's your clean tones. The Royer 121 sounded fantastic. Lots of low end, lots of depth, warm, fat, big sounding. Not a ton of clarity or punch, but it's a ribbon mic, so that's kind of what you're going to get. A Beta 57, much less lower end, more punch, more clarity, but not as much low end, not as much depth. Certainly didn't sound as big as the Royer. The Beyerdynamic M201 kind of was the middle ground between them, had more bottom end and more depth than the Beta 57, but still had the punch of the Beta 57. All right, let's hear some mid-gain tones. So this next series of tones is going to be a Paul Reed Smith single cut on the bridge pickup. We're going to go into a Wampler Tumnus overdrive pedal, kind of a clean, transparent boost thing, into the Bogner Ecstasy on the blue channel. That's the second channel. And it's still going into the Weber Grey Wolf speaker. First, we're going to hear the Royer R-121, then we're going to hear the Shure Beta 57, then we're going to hear the Beyerdynamic M201. All right, there was your dirty tones. Kind of more of the same in my opinion. The Royer had the most depth, the most bottom end, the biggest, fattest sound. The Beta 57 had a lot more clarity, a lot more punch. The M201 by Beyerdynamic had more bottom end and more depth than the Beta, but more punch and more clarity than the Royer. Just really depends on what tone you're going for and what you want to come out those speakers when you're gigging or recording or whatever you want to do. A lot of times these reviews don't include any heavy tones, so we're going to do a little bit of heavy guitar here for the hard rock guys. Again, we're going to do 3 sets of tones. The first one is going to be the R-121. The second one's going to be the Beta 57. The third one will be the Beyerdynamic M201. Same guitar, Paul Reed Smith single cut, this time into a Bogner Harlow clean boost, also into the blue channel on the Bogner Ecstasy, and the settings are a little bit different, into the Weber Grey Wolf speaker. And there's your heavy tones. I really want to stress that this is not necessarily the best position for each of these microphones. Each of these microphones may perform better or worse in a different position, but they were all in the same position, so you could really hear the differences between them. Please like and comment below and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to be doing a ton more videos like this, some of them recording based, some of them guitar based, some tutorial stuff. But anyway, I'd love to see you guys around. Thanks so much for watching.